Alright, so I don't normally do something like this, but gotta milk off of my 430 runs. Alright, folks. Anyway, it's a collection of 4 runs from the stream yesterday. I'll post their timestamps in the description box below. I know most of the audio in these streams is low, but whatever. Alright, so just gonna play all the runs in one take while doing homework. It's like 40 minutes or so, have fun with these shitty live commentary videos. Alright, speaking back in the present day, just doing my homework and watching the screen over here. Top tier stream quality, top tier frames per second. It's the fucking best in the century. Oh no, it's being shitty again. Oh well. All I can say is fuck you. Oh wait, what? I'm goated. I'm goated. GG. G. Fuck. G. Easy. My god. That's much easier than I ever remembered. What the hell? Alright, so that was my legitimate. Wait, hold on. So anyway, that was my legitimate reaction. Oh, very smooth transition. Anyway, I just do the exact same lineup again. Because I had just went eating at the time of this, and there was a 3-hour pause, so I just wanted to get some practice in. This was like second run after I came back eating. No Gacha easy. Yeah, alright, folks. Alright, you know what? Fuck. I'm gonna commentate. Except for the last 2 runs, because in those runs I actually speak somewhat decently. But anyway, as for this run, oh look, there you go. That was a nice cancellation of Michio's, I suppose. That was a nice blogger, but it made the Musashi in the back miss. So that's less damage I had to reconsider while calculating. Anyway, using dragons here. And unfortunately that Musashi is right in front of the base, so Dark Doge hit him. Unfortunate. And now the Musashis are less synced, which means if one of them knocks back Hermit, and even if I stop Michu, then probably they'll still push. See, look right here. He moves forward just the tiniest bit and causes the other one to move as well, because then I would have to stall them. Oh, and nice Mimic Island crits. Always gotta love those. Alright, here I hope for some blogger RNG, and there you go. I should alert a little bit more, but Musashi's didn't move up too significantly to ruin anything. And now wait for until the next peon. Summon Manic Island. Kills Musashi. And then this Maglev hits the trolley blogger instead of Dark Doge, which is unfortunate, but hold on. And then there you go, Manic Island. Musashi into Manic Island kills that snake. Alright. Maglev into Musashi. Simple stuff here. Let's see if there's any cursed moments later in the run. I don't remember what happened. So Bahamut, here you go. And then unfortunately, Manic Eraser did not get to the front in time to stop Dark Doge from killing Bahamut. Here, okay, Sashi's kill, and then I slowed down, fearing that Snake would attack my Musashis, I believe. And then I get my third Musashi out here, and at this point they're gonna push a lot. Well, Dark Doge just killed that Musashi, so less push, but still a shit ton. And then Epic Gamer Manic Island crit right there. And then now it's back to the status quo, waiting for the next peon. Come. Get some homework programs done. Oh wait, double snatch. Let's see. Okay, that Kung Fu absolutely missed. And now I'm back to one Musashi. And then another Dark Doge comes. And then they kill my Musashi right at the worst possible moment, but luckily enough I had Bahamut to come back onto. Then here, I believe I'm about to do a semi-dragon stack. Yeah, there you go. And then at this point, I'm in an extremely sticky situation with Musashi. Oh yeah, and then that Manic Island and Maglev hit on Snake was kind of sus. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm now back to, or I'm in a situation where Musashi is not close to being off his cooldown, and Well, luckily I have a lot of money, so that's a plus. So for the time being, I'm able to deal with peons, but when they start to come in bunches, that's when I'm gonna get into trouble, since there's no Musashi to rely on as a heavy hitter for these peons. So I'm pretty sure this will demonstrate the power of 3 meat shields, or at least Brace Ball and Manic Eraser combo. Once either of them, because both of them have lower range, so it's like a double layer for lack of a better term. And then now I have my Musashi backup, so I'm in a decent situation. Here, I get a really nice Bahamut in with Dark Doge killing the Maglev and leaving Hermit to miss, and then Bahamut got that extra shot. And now I'm in the game of chipping Hermit down. And then that was a nice Charlie Bugger in. I would have been surprised if they did not proc. There you go. Alright, and I'm able to tank these base leaks because I'm at decent HP in base, which is nice. Also, I'm probably gonna stop commentating once I'm about near the end. Reactions are important, right folks, right? Anyway. So doing my regular shenanigans here. I think next Bahamut rotation is when I kill Hermit. Unless my memory fails me. Okay. Kung Fu kills. I meant for that to hit Dark Doge, by the way. Oh yeah, this is definitely near the end. I remember being like a Doge hit from death. Oh, and that's the death. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, I can practically eat No Gacha But man, the 3 meat shields, I think overpowered, not gonna lie. Let's see. That's my fault. Entirely my fault. Alright, another smooth transition. Okay, so as you can tell, this is me again. Alright, so the next lineup is Wuffa Strat. And this was the second run playing this. Honestly, the Wuffa strategy is not too difficult once you know what to do, which sounds like sounds like how it's supposed to be, but it's easier than you think, in my opinion, though. Mainly because Cool Japan makes it so you do a shit ton of damage here. You usually kill Hermit quite quickly. Runs aren't like 10 minutes or so. Unless you're, well, for lack of a better phrase, unless you're bad and have your Musashi die like, when the next one is a fourth of the cooldown. So anyway, I do my usual Bahamut Musashi start off, which is wait until the minimum that a Bahamut can knock back, or wait until the hit before the minimum, and then do it. Because then once Bahamut pushes, Musashi will push as well. And then here, I was anticipating the Musashi hit to KB Hermit on the hit before it actually did, so that's why I had to slow beam. I didn't want to send out a meat shield just for purpose of stalling. No, I just burned a slow beam there, not a problem. And then first Dark Doge. Things look a little sticky right now, but I managed to pull through even though I had to leak 20k health from the Dark Doge. No worries, so then continuing along. Back to the status quo, waiting for another peon to come. And then I believe the next Musashi, yeah, there you go. My slow beam timing was kind of late because it didn't wear off right as Hermit started moving again. So I could have timed that one better, but whatever. Doing 430 live on stream. And then here, I tank another basic, and then I get up my second Musashi, which doesn't hit Hermit, as you can see, because he moved up after he made his hit. And then here, I thought I dead because I thought he hit my base, but that wasn't the case. There, Blogger hits Maglev, and then that kills Blogger in turn. And now back to waiting for the next Dark Doge or Snake to come. I generally reserve my Bahamut when it's later, but it probably nets me slower runs, to be honest. And then whenever you're using Swimmer and you see a peon coming, always summon like a Manic Mohawk or any peon of the sort, so because it's likely that the peon will hit the meat shield and not Swimmer, allowing Swimmer to get that hit in. Or you could be Mega Mind and purposely not spawn Manic Mohawk because you know Musashi is coming. Swimmer's, but still, Swimmer's generally good for damage. Anyways, here's to hoping Trolley Bug. And yes, that was quite a successful Trolley Blogger. I tried to time Bahamut here, but it didn't work, as evidently. So that was a butchered Bahamut. Which is all good because the lineup is easy. And that was a nice encounter there. That was also a nice blogger, I believe. Yeah, Snake kills one of the Musashi. I was expecting Hermit to start hitting the base there, but it would seem that they hit Snake in time for Minimal to advance through. And then next Dark Doge comes. I spawned Rice Ball after the hit got in, so to not waste time with his attack animation and buy Hermit time to rush back to the base. Alright, that was the worst moment. Or no, it worked out. I was talking about the blogger review right as Musashi was about to hit, but wasn't that bad. Either this ball, I think it's this Bahamut that, no, it's next Bahamut. And then unfortunately Musashi dies. And then this one is about to die too. Oh no, it isn't. But its weak was extremely, or its hit was extremely weak. But it didn't matter in the end because I won that wave. Oh yeah, with that Manic Mohawk killing the snake, which was neat. And then did the swimmer trick and with Manic Mohawk first. Alright, watch the swimmer trick. There you go. And then into Maglev, and that's dead. And then perfect timing for Musashi, and then into swimmer. That Dark Doge is down. That swimmer here. And then we get a Hermit KB there, which is probably not the best timing because that made Musashi push up a bit. Worked out in the end though, so can't complain. And then yes, that's the end of this Musashi. And then I believe this Bahamut is gonna be the killer of Hermit. So probably now I'm gonna switch back to the regular Shoe Mario. Whatever will I do? Oh no. Or apparently it wasn't. Okay, well, okay, no, there's the link. Okay, now I'll switch back. Tune in today, folks. Yes, you heard it here first. Cool Japan Strat, easiest. Either I'm good or the Strat is easy, and I consider Strat easy. And at the beginning was easy. See ya, babe. See ya. Yes, goodbye. Bye bye. See ya. Bye bye. Done. No. Alright, another top tier smooth transition. Alright, so this one is MrFail's Can Octo Strat. And its one major weakness is not having Rice Ball or any second meat shield of the sort. The only Manic Mohawk to rely on as a meat shield. So you can't bank on the moments where peons are right at your base, you're gonna have to damage them immediately, or else Hermit's gonna screw you over. And then if your blogger RNG is horrible at the start and knockbacks Manic Mohawk, I'll point out when the blogger comes, then you're absolutely fucked. And there's the blogger. Generally I use Neneko to kill that blogger, but mine just doesn't one-shot actually. I need a Mohawk hit before she hits, but that's beside the point. Anyway, Neneko's an easy solution for that at the start. And I believe at this point they have collectively done what? Hold on. They've collectively done like 300k, and then yeah, next one is the KB. And then here's another blogger that could potentially screw me over, especially because Musashi missed it, but I got lucky with the RNG and Manic Mohawk managed to kill that off. Also, this was the run that took me the most tries, so this gives a better run for hardest 430 lineup. Generally, any one meat shield lineup is kind of sus on its own. Here you go, you get them swimmer in. To some point. Alright, anything important? I don't believe. Oh, okay. This. Oh, yes. I amazingly timed Bahamut. Alright, cool. And then we wait for the. And then I believe my Musashi's. Yep, they're synced. In some cases, this is good. In some cases, it's bad for Musashi's to desync. But honestly, in most cases, it's better for them to sync. So when they knock back Hermit, they don't push as much. The only problem with that is when you're dealing with peons, you're gonna have a while. Well, the same amount of time that a singular Musashi waits until he gets his next hit in, but it pays off because they'll one-shot any peons regardless of condition. But yeah, the main problem with that, like I just said, is they have a higher tendency to push. And then yeah, I lose my decent Musashis, but they're still not too badly desynced. Not to the point where they'll just keep pushing. Luckily enough, Musashi has low speed, so it's not that big of a deficit if they do happen to start pushing a lot. Usually you can recover from that with a blogger, but don't depend on them too much. And then here could have been a horrible Charlie blogger, but I killed him off, and he managed to KV the Musashi, so on good favor. Oh yes, I haven't actually explained much of the can Octo portion of the strat, but basically just summon can and Octo sort of preemptively. Octo kind of works like Manic Eraser, except he doesn't take, well, wave damage, of course. He'll tank the peons and then allow Canton to take the hit. And then here I get my third Musashi in, and this is the point where they're gonna start to push a lot. 3 Musashis. Yeah, they push a lot, especially if they're decent. But mines aren't too badly decent, luckily. And then yeah, they're decent just enough so that they'll still be able to solo a peon if the first batch of Musashi hits and then the third one hits. So that's good timing. And then here is the scary Doge wave. But I had the slow beam to rely on, and then the swimmer takes them out. And then as you can see here, they don't push that much, and that's because they're nicely synced. Well, not perfectly synced, of course, but it's not as bad. Here I believe I'm about to, yeah, I burned a Bahamut on that snake, but whatever. And then, yeah, there you go, there's the run. Probably just cut back to the original audio now. The 3 Musashi, mines were synced, or close to being synced, to the point where if they knock back and I actually stopped Nishido properly, they would not push, unlike desync Musashi. So there's a trade-off. If you're able to deal with peons time, then I'd recommend to sync up your Musashi better. But if, say, it's a Wuffa lineup, you could try to stall it and then get your Musashis to hit, but it's much better to have desync in that case. Desync Musashis are fine with like 2 or so, but if 3, actually no, if 3 of them are perfectly decent to kill peons, honestly I would choose that. Because then they would be extremely overpowered at the job. But anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. 4 non-Uber runs, 2 of which are gotcha, 2 of which no Ubers in 1 stream. That's how we do it, folks. Bye. Alright, that ends that. Hope you enjoyed that. This is probably the first true commentary video I have, but then again, it's still like for a 50-minute long ass recording. Hopefully I didn't disappoint, but like I said, timestamps in the description, and I like how I addressed the Musashis in the actual live stream as well. Well, alright. Hopefully this actually recorded, because like I said, 50 minutes, it would be painful to have to do that all over again. Alright, see ya.